Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
Nah, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me. And I can't choose one.
All right, so
You got me upset. I'm nervous.
so we talked about this a couple of times, never confirmed it, but I figure we're doing a couple things today, so I thought maybe we could try a new series on the Patreon.
Okay.
Now, I thought it'd be cool if you guys watched comics and specials that you really loved and talked about maybe the influence they had or specific jokes that you saw different versions of, anything you have, and we call it special education.
Oh,
It's you guys
good
talking.
name.
It's pretty
Okay.
good. And I thought we'd start with an easy one.
Okay.
And I got Norm Macdonald's One Night Stand from 1991 on HBO.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
I
Was
thought
it about 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 26.
Okay.
I
I don't know it that well. I'm down to watch.
Oh, it's
Or maybe I'll
great.
recognize
Yeah.
it once I see it.
Yeah, I figured it'd be something that you haven't seen like 100 times. You know what I mean? Because it's on HBO, so it's not
We
like
almost did this as a podcast. With,
That's true.
What's his toes?
Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie Gould. Right? No,
No.
that's a guy I went to high school with. Robbie Godwin. He's a golf teacher now.
That's a different guy.
golf instructor. Robbie Collier.
Collier.
Yes.
Yes. Sweet
yeah,
kid.
that's when we started this show. He was
Yeah.
upset
Yeah.
because you confirmed that we were doing that pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've talked
That was
about
the fight.
special education. We never like pulled the trigger on it, but I knew today we had a couple things to do, so I thought this might be.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, I remember.
He had a lot of sound effects, I remember. Remember, like, the hack alarm?
No, that was us.
That was us,
You're
okay.
conflating different podcasts. One was we had a podcast. Is this something? That was with Marcus from Last House on the Left.
That's right.
That one we tried once at the Creek.
Yep.
And it was going to be just a tweet. Boop, boop, boop.
Just a tweet.
Yes.
Yes.
And then Robbie pitched a podcast where we watched stand-ups and critiqued it. And I was like, I don't
Yeah.
want to critique stand-up.
That's a bad idea.
And then he was like, okay, well, Mark said you guys are in, so here we go. And then I had to tell you to...
Yeah, my plan was no.
And then we started this right after.
My plan was
It was
no
awkward.
critique, only positive stuff, really.
Great.
Like stuff that you really like.
Okay.
Not like anything you wouldn't like. And if you guys like it, then we'll continue to do it. But this is technically episode 1 of special education.
Okay, great.
I thought it'd be fun.
All right, let's
All right.
try it. I mean,
right.
the worst case scenario, they get to watch Norm do comedy.
Now, are we
Yeah.
pausing in the middle and going,
I think you should. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But let's make sure you can hear
wow,
it.
look at
So,
this intro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that familiar with this at all. Is this HBO?
This is HBO in 1991.
If
I
I
know.
saw this, I saw it in 1995 one time.
That's what I figured. I figured it'd be kind of newish.
Poor Norm.
Early 90s, you weren't allowed to have a sideburn.
Oh, this is such a lovely dinner party, Marge. I'm so.
This is so elaborate. They had to get actors in here,
He's just so busy with his vegetables.
props.
You must be so proud.
You had to get a
of him.
turkey.
I am.
I know we're really proud of our Jimmy.
Who's that, though? Don't you want to know who that is?
There's no business.
Might be an actor.
Can you look that up, Chuck?
Norm, what are you doing these days?
I'm a doctor. My son, the doctor. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm a surgeon, Dad. You've never been able to accept that.
Oh, where did I go wrong? I raised him to be a comedian, but no.
His dad's gay?
For his 4th birthday, I gave him a rubber chicken. He tried to revive the goddamn.
That's pretty good. This is a good
Removed a
bit.
man's spleen today.
What kind of job is that for a grown man? When I was your age, I was on the Jack Parr show, remember?
Ah,
I just want to help people, Dad, to make them feel better.
You make them feel better, you make them laugh. Now, laughter's the best medicine, huh?
No, Dad. Sometimes synthetic morphine through a slow drip is the best medicine.
that's a good angle.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's just a phase he's going through.
No, I want to tell you.
Honey, I was talking to Millie today down at the HBO, and she said they have
The
an
HBO.
opening for a comedian tonight. You'd have your own
This is
half-hour
great.
special and a comprehensive dental plan.
Huh.
It's such a good opportunity, dear.
Norm's pretty handsome back then.
Oh, he was a hot guy.
Healer.
Just this once.
The ladies
dear.
loved him. He fucked Brooke
Do it
Shields.
for your father's
No kidding.
sake. He'd be so proud.
Not Brooke Shields. What's that lady? Elle McPherson.
Oh, wow.
Nipsey says to me, I got news for you. That is not a bratwurst.
All right, do the damn show. But I won't be happy. I'll be miserable.
Looks kind of like my like Ted Baker's suit
Oh, yeah.
combo.
Oh.
6'4", I think.
From the Vic Theater in Chicago.
The Vic.
Hey!
How about that?
Wow!
That's
It's a sign.
something.
Kismet.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah. There's
That
the
is
Vic.
something.
Norm McDonald.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Norm McDonald.
Canadian boy makes good.
Thanks. Wow, good to see you. Good crowd here. How are you doing tonight? You all right? Good stuff.
You've heard the rumor
Well,
about
I'm
the
doing all right,
stomach
too.
touching?
Not much of a day
No.
for me.
That's because he had stomach cancer.
bit my tongue
It always
today.
hurt.
That was about all.
I don't know.
It's a
This
theory.
This is 40 years
Man,
ago.
It hurts, huh? Still hurts. And very embarrassing biting your tongue, you know. You just be walking down the street, mind your own business, you know. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-ho! And then everybody's looking at you and everything there, you know. And you're ashamed, you know. You feel ashamed that you bit your tongue. People go, hey, what's the matter with you there? You go, oh, ah. My uncle's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bite my tongue, if that's what you think.
Yeah, see, he didn't have stomach cancer in
I
1991.
bite my tongue all the time, actually, you know, because I got so many teeth, you know. I got 50,
Give it a
100
go.
teeth, something like that. And they're all right around my tongue there, you know. They don't get out much. Ah, but good smoking, that's good for your teeth.
That's
man. You ever
great.
tried that? Holy cow, is that tough, huh? I smoked ever since I was a kid. I always remember smoking, you know. One time I remember I was a little kid, I was like 8 years old, and I was behind my garage. I was sneaking a cigarette back there, and my dad caught me. I'll never forget it. His big head came around the corner of the garage. There it was, my dad's big head. And then his body, right after it. There was his body. Trailing his head as it often would. And he grabbed me, and he hauled me in. And I thought I was in for the strapping of my life, you know? What he did is he pulled out his giant cigar. Must have been half the size of my arm, this big cigar. Stuck it in my mouth, lit it up, made me smoke it all the way through, right to the end. That's when I started smoking cigars real heavy.
Real heavy.
So it says that he took a year off comedy in 1987 for his first bout with stomach cancer.
Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
He's had it for years, and he kicked it, and then it came
So he
back.
must have been in his 20s.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going back to Rhode Island this weekend. My friend's mom has been battling cancer for 25 years, and she just passed away. So it can last, and you can beat it, and it can come back.
That's what happened.
And it said that he beat it twice, and then it came back a third time, and that's when he died.
That's the stomach touch.
He had stomach cancer in 87?
That's what it says, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
I know.
Never brought it up.
I know.
That plan backfired on him. Then there was another time I remember, now that I'm thinking about it. I was behind the garage again, as luck would have it. And this time I was smoking a big fat joint back there. And don't do drugs. My dad's big head showed up again. And there's no body this time, just a big head. That was the funny part. You like to mix it up like that, you know? So anyways, he grabbed me there with his teeth, and he hauled me in. And I thought I was in for the strapping of my life, you know, but injected me with heroin. So,
Injected me.
he was a strict man, I'll tell you that. But you gotta quit smoking, that's all I know, man. You gotta quit. It's not all I know other things too, but be a kind of a wasted life if that's all I combed out of it there. But you gotta quit smoking, because otherwise you get old and then unhealthy, you know? You see a lot of that, you know? Although some guys don't. You ever see those old guys? Doesn't matter what the hell they do to themselves, they just grow old anyway, you know? Meet a guy, be the oldest bastard you ever met, you know? Just does everything wrong, you know? Every day, I smoke 4 packs of cigarettes. I drink a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I hit myself in the head with a shovel every goddamn day. I'd like to die. God, I'd love to die. One time I put a shotgun in my mouth and blew the whole goddamn back of my head off there. Just a slight ringing in the ears.
Killing. How you feel about audience shots?
I hate them.
She's dropping hints now all the time. I think she wants to get... Last week, she got a 1-year subscription to Bride magazine. I renewed it for another 5 years.
It's very good. I mean, the audience shots are fun in these old ones because you get to see like a little time capsule.
Right.
That part's fun.
Boy, I was looking at him. Costs like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, something like that. $4,000. Big number divisible by 1,000, anyways. And you can get cheap ones too. I saw one ring, $20 there, engagement ring, But what the hell are you gonna do with that, huh? Go, here you go, honey. I love you a little bit.
Yeah.
I get down on my knees, but it seems kind of stupid for $20.
Boy, he's very adorable. He's got those dimples.
I might spend a lot of money, but a ring, hey, that's a kind of a pointless thing there, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get my girlfriend a nice engagement stereo. That's
great joke.
Wall unit ID wet. Here you guys. There you hold on to that.
Can you pause it? Can I just say, I love him so much. He's like an influence on me, clearly, but he bombs so much, all the time. He was a big bomb guy. I saw him live at Caroline's. He ate shit.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's like your Disney story. That might be not available yet, but
it's coming.
The fact that you can do this and be amazing at it. He's a great writer. He's a great comic. No one sounds like him.
Right.
Which is also fun. Everybody's doing Cosby, Pryor, a lot of that. No one sounds like him. He's a totally new thing, bombs a ton, but yet we still know he's a genius.
Yes.
Isn't that fun? No, nothing else is like that. You go play hockey, you never make a goal. Yeah, you can't even skate. But you wouldn't be labeled a hockey phenom.
Right.
All right. I love that about comedy.
If everything costs money there, I went to buy a dog. I couldn't believe how much these dogs cost. Salesman in a store trying to sell me the most expensive dog in the store, Big $600 dog. It's a big pit bull, $600, And I was looking to pay, maybe a buck, something like that, $2, something like that, But I was going, hey, don't you got a bargain dog around the joint here? Any kind of a dog of the week going on this week? A big bin of dogs maybe that I could pull something out of there? But this guy goes, no, he says, why don't you buy this pit bull? He says, this kind of expensive dog, but he goes, this will protect your valuables, this dog. And, I don't have anything very valuable, I don't own a lot of stuff there, I buy the pit bull, that would be the most valuable thing I own, right? I'd have to buy something to protect it then,
It's very Stephen Wright-esque.
Wolverines.
Show me something in a timber wolf, my good man. I'd be saying to some good man there. No, you don't want a dog like that, man. I want a dog do things for me, Fetch my slippers. That's the joy of having a dog, Pitbull won't do that stuff. Go, hey, Pitbull, fetch my slippers. Pitbull go, hey, I could kill you, pal.
Yeah.
I'm a pit bull. Don't you read the papers or anything? I kill. That's all I don't fetch. I fetch people. That's all I fetch. I can fetch you a guy. That's the best I could do there. And maybe you're wearing some slippers. How'd that be? When I was young, no such thing as a pit bull. When I was a kid, it was the meanest dog around, the Doberman dog.
It's an interesting angle.
And they'd kill you, too. They'd rip your throat out just the same, But not fast like a pit bull, eh? A Doberman always give you a little head start there, They were a sporting dog, them Doberman. They'd see you in the street, they'd go, hey, that your house over there? Yeah, go ahead. Then they soar through the air and rip your throat out.
He's just so weird. It's like such a strange...
He's an odd duck.
Style that, like, so many people must just be like, why is he talking like that?
Of course.
I don't get it.
I'm picturing this HBO coming out and all these people at their houses going, this is weird.
Yeah, like, I don't get it.
Totally. No one got him. Like 8 people got him.
Yeah.
Luckily, one was HBO.
Man, look at that flip.
Letterman loved him.
But I don't want it. You don't see Dobermans around anymore. You ever notice that? Pit bulls now. They got all the work and everything. All the domestic security jobs go to the pit bulls.
How old is he here? Can you look that up?
Doberman's like the forgotten dog now, you know?
We should guess.
You see him on a park bench with a frisbee there, you know?
He's got to be like,
I used to be somebody.
well, this is 30 years ago.
I'm a Doberman.
So what is he like, 30 something here? 31, 32?
Yeah, I'll say 30, 29, 31.
So I don't get into
You got a
those killer
date of
dogs,
birth?
you know? I always buy a dog when I'm buying.
He was born in 1959, so he was like
32.
32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty young to
It's
get a
my mother's
one-night
age.
stand.
Yeah, same age as my mom.
A dog, I think to myself,
Huh?
I go, hey, if this dog
Same age as
goes
my mother.
berserk, could I take him?
Oh, now.
Yeah.
I got a nice wiener dog. I got one of them wiener dogs. Wiener dog
Just the way he
can't rip your throat
stands.
out or anything like that, you know? Unless you're lying down, you know. You have to be lying down, sleeping there, you know. And a wiener dog sneak up late at night, start nibbling at your throat there. Maybe by daybreak, he's got a hold of a vein there. He's pulling out a vein. You know, you wake
It
up,
all comes back to death with Norm.
And dogs. Obsessed with dogs.
How do you think you are, a pit bull or something there?
Ah,
Give me my vein back.
who do you think you are, Mars?
Where does he get out of a wiener dog? There's a hickey, a little hickey there.
Ah,
That's about all. And that's embarrassing too. Hey, you ever have a hickey, man? You be walking down the street, people see you. Hey, you got a wiener dog over there, huh?
That joke killed.
So I do, now that you mention it.
You know, his cheeks. It looks like he's like pumping them in with, what do you call that?
So, you know,
collagen?
Yeah.
But the hell with dogs. I'm going to get to be a big guy just defend
He looks like
myself.
a hot guy in the
Work out. That's what I'm
50s.
going to start doing. You know, I haven't worked out forever. I never worked out.
This is a great joke.
Good God, has it been that long ever? But I got to start, you know, because, man, I used to be in good shape. When I was younger, that's when I was in good shape, you know. Back when I was in my peak physical condition when I was about like 1. Man, you should have seen me back then. When I was 1. Oh, God, I look good. Young and fresh. You wouldn't know me now if you see me when I was 1, you know.
Yeah.
I even look good for my age. People would come up to me and go, what are you, 0?
Ah, classic.
And I go, no, I'm 1 over here.
Over here.
They go, man, you don't look a day past 0. I'm not bullshitting you there.
Uh-oh. Curse.
Look good. And I go, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But I'm 1. So you gotta stay in shape. And I watch the TV. Watch a lot of sports on the TV. Everything on it, any sport at all. You know, I don't care. You know, and some of those sports are not even sports. You know, you ever see those sports on the TV where they just try to take 2 different sports and combine them together and make up a new sport? You know, they don't even work together. You know, like guy will run a 100-yard dash and then fish.
Fish.
But I don't know. So there's one cliff diving. There's a weird sport. Hey, a guy diving off a cliff there, and they're trying to pass it off as a sport. You know, it's like attempted suicide pretty well, eh?
Yeah.
Next week, I saw on a TV guy that got washing down Quaaludes with wood alcohol. Can you believe that? How about that for a sport, eh? But it's tough to know who's better in cliff diving either. Like you see a guy diving off a cliff, they go, oh man, a guy diving off a cliff. And then another guy dives, oh, there's another guy diving off a cliff there. But you can't tell who's better, you know? Like, if you survive at all, hey, you're a great cliff diver there. There's only 2 classifications in cliff diving there. There's a grand champion and then stuff on a rock.
Well, I love them. We did the movie premiere there. It's fun to see the
Oh,
building.
yeah.
I'll tell you that. There's a lot of dedication there. Oh, man. But I don't know, though, you know. I love the TV, though. Anything on the TV at all. Watch game shows. You ever watch them? You ever see that game show, The Dating Game? That's the oddest game show I ever saw, that show, you know. They got no prize in the show. They just give you, like, another contestant. That's your prize.
Yeah.
Just pair you off. No budget at all on the show, you know. And they always do the same thing on the show. They get a beautiful girl, match her up with 3 giant geeks there, you know. Last week they had a guy on, was like a crazy guy, loony bin, kind of a psycho wingnut, you know? You can tell by how they introduce him. Bachelor number 2 is a shadowy lurking character. From no fixed address, please welcome. He's just a guy. Menacing figure shambles into the studio there, you know. Then they make the girls, you know, ask those questions. They always be about sex, you know. Always thinly disguised sex, you know. Never direct, you know, insertion or anything, but it's always something about, you know, like the girl go, Bachelor number 2, if I were a popsicle, what would you do to me?
He did this on Star Search.
Popsicle. That's what it says in the card here. So guys, well, if you're a popsicle, huh? Well, first of all, I guess I'd take your wrapper off. If you know what I mean. And then I'd grab a hold of your sticks. If you know what I mean. And then I'd press you against the counter till you're broken too.
Those are those old pops.
Yeah.
Remember those? I haven't thought about those in a long time. The double pop.
That was a weird choice.
You know what I mean there?
Was that for a friend? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think you broke it in half and shared it with someone.
Guy was nuts.
Very strange.
It's like a Pop-Tart.
Crazy as a
Get
hoot
two.
owl, this guy.
I like that shot.
Well, it's good to be here, man. I came down here. I got a lift down here. We drove down, me and my two buddies.
A lift?
there,
That sounds funny.
4 hours it took us to drive down here. And I was in the back seat all the way.
Boy,
You
he's
ever
a
been in the
handsome
back seat for a
guy.
long trip? Oh, man, is that stink or what? Man,
This is a great bit.
what a rough place that is. And when there's only 3 in the car, you know, and you're in the back seat, you know you're not the most popular guy in the car. Got no dignity back there at all, you know? Didn't even have a door for me. Just one of those 2-door cars. Only had doors for the front seat, guys. I didn't even have a door at all. I had to bum a door off one of the guys to get out of the car.
It's all very Stephen Wright. You can see Stephen Wright doing these jokes.
Yeah.
Right beside a driver, that's the place. Second in command there. You get to look at a map and everything and check out the tapes out of the box and all that stuff. You go, hey man, the driver dies, I'll be the driver. Got responsibility there, you know? Backseat, man, you're just cargo back there. You know,
I wonder if this moved the needle for him.
you can't talk to them, you know? You got that class barrier, front seat, back
When
seat.
did he get
man.
SNL? Not
You
that
can't
long.
stand
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
You ever try? You
I
just
think that was
stick your
probably
head in the front
93.
seat.
I guess it did.
Hi,
There was like 8 comics back
what are you
then.
guys talking about? It's me from the back seat. Okay, I'll go back to
It's amazing there's YouTube now. Like, this was it. You had this, Carson, and Star Search.
Yeah.
You know? After a while, you start trying to make contact with other people in other back seats along the way to look out your little excuse for a window there. I'm backseat people too over here. We must band together. I have some literature for you to look at there if you want. Could be a cow in the back of a flatbed truck there. Hello there. It's livestock, but it noticed me there.
Looks like my outfit for the rehearsal dinner. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Similar
yeah,
outfit.
I could see it.
Pull it up.
Just right here, no shoulder strap or nothing, just same seatbelts they banned from the front seat back in the 50s.
Killing.
I said, man, we can't have these in the front seat. We
Huh?
Very similar, yeah.
We get an insert of that?
give
That's
you
a nice
shoulder
photo.
straps up here and airbags and
Who took that, Sally?
Sal.
medic will jump out of your glove compartment there. You're good up here. Even got a headrest for it, you know, so your head doesn't hurt or anything. You know? Man, you be in the back seat, eh? That headrest just be like a face smasher to you, you know, just grimly mocking you for the whole trip there. Headed going to that like an overripe.
It's all about
candle
death.
there, you know, just splash. The only way you can escape is.
This is a weird angle.
That's the only thing you can do in the back seat. Sleep and perchance to dream. I love sleeping. I know you like to sleep. Oh, it's the best, man. You ever be having a really good dream, and then right in the middle of the dream, you wake up, right in the best part of the dream, and there you are, back in your stinking life again? Man, that's rough, huh? So then you fall asleep, try to re-dream it. Man, that never works out there. Always end up with some weird mutation of your original dream there, you know? Well, the other night I was dreaming, I was in a pool with Christy Brinkley, and we were approaching each other, me and Christy Brinkley in a pool, and we were just about to touch, and I woke up. So then I fell asleep, tried to redream it there, ended up shooting pool with David Brinkley.
Weird joke.
Shooting pool.
Much fun there, I'll tell you that. Well, I'm looking for gifts. You ever get a bad gift? Last Christmas, man, I got the worst gift a guy
Feels
ever
like
gave me.
he's losing them a bit.
That's what I was thinking. He felt like it
Man,
too.
what a stinking gift that is. What's a guy even thinking there? I go, here you go. Nothing. Merry Christmas. It's nothing. From me to you, not anything. Unless it wins, then it's something, man. But let's face it, you give a guy a lottery ticket, you don't want it to win.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking nightmare would that be, Man.
Someone just dropped a beer bottle.
Call a week after Christmas there, go, hey, Fred, what's happening there? Yeah, I remember that ticket I gave you. $14 million, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you, Fred. Yeah. No, I'm happy over here. No. Listen, what'd you get me again there, Fred? I can't remember what you got me. I know I got you to $14 million, but I can't remember for the life. Oh yeah, the cup. Yeah, I remember now.
Cup.
Yes, thanks for asking. I'm enjoying the cup there. I
Cup.
had some tea out of it the other day there, and
So much funny, the mug.
hoping to have some
Yeah.
soup there, and guess no chance that cup's skyrocketing in value at all.
Skyrocketing.
I guess that's a sensible view. Well, I gotta go now, Fred. I gotta go apply a shard of glass to my throat.
Death.
Okay, goodbye. You never know.
He's like bored.
I gotta buy for my dog now. I gotta buy gifts for him, And man, he has a birthday like 7 times a fucking year too, So
That's a good one.
shopping for him there. And, man, you don't know what to get a dog. It's very hard to buy for a dog. What the hell are you gonna get him? You want to get him something he wouldn't ordinarily get for himself, But that's
So much Bulger too.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
all he
yeah.
ever gets for himself. I got him a rubber bone. I thought he'd like that, Doc gets it, goes, oh, great, a bone. Oh, yeah, it's not a bone. Million laughs, pal.
Yeah. Million laughs, pal.
What's next, an electric fire hydrant over here? What the hell
Yeah.
are you doing to me? I'm a dog over here.
Dogs and death.
My grandmother, she got my dog a sweater. She knitted him a sweater. What a useless gift that is, huh? Big green sweater, I don't want to make the dog wear it, it just humiliates the dog there. And what happens if the dog gets lost, He's wearing a sweater. Huh? How long is he going to survive in the alleyways with that on his back?
Where's the hobo dog? Is that in
If
this?
you're a wiener dog in a cardigan.
That was like his signature bit.
There's so many dog bits.
They off you like a...
Get the homophobic one.
Whatever they off you like. So who knows though? My dog doesn't really talk, by the way. I know my dog talks in a lot of my little jokes there, but I'm just lying there. He's a regular dog. I lie like that sometimes. You ever lie?
Oh, I love this
Who the
joke.
hell doesn't lie? Hey, you gotta lie, but you ever lie for no reason? That's the worst kind of lie, huh? Because usually there's a reason you lie, like you want to protect somebody's feelings, or fuck over your buddy or something like that. Would you ever just a big lie spills out of your evil head all of a sudden, you don't even know? Like a guy will come up to you and go, hey, you ever see that movie with Meryl Streep and the horse? And then you go, yes. And in the back of your head, you go, what the fuck am I lying about over here? I stand to gain nothing by this lie. The hell am I thinking back here in my head? So, I don't know. You try to be a good person, though, eh? That's the best thing. A lot of bad people, man. A lot of bad guys. I was reading this one guy in a paper, baddest guy I ever read about. This guy killed his family, if you can believe this, folks. Killed his family because the devil told him to. Can you believe that?
What a dork.
Man, what a dork, huh?
Dork.
That was the headline, actually. What a dork! He kills his family because the devil told him to. But can you imagine that? And then afterwards, you go back to the devil, you go, yes, devil, I did as you instructed. I slaughtered my family as they lay sleeping, and then I chopped them up and put them in a duffel bag. Here they are. I got them here in a duffel bag. I'll be burying them tonight at the shallow grave by the side of the railroad track. As you have commanded, O Lord host of the hoary netherworld. And then the devil pulls off a mask. It's me, Bob!
This is very similar to Louis' joke about sucking dick in hell.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, that's Bob. He cleans up on Wednesday.
Yeah, you didn't have to blow that guy.
Very similar
There,
bit.
Bob, you got me. Is my face red or what over here?
Both doing something horrible
My family in the duffel bag.
that they were told by the devil who's not actually the devil.
That's one for you there, Bobby
Right.
boy.
Should call him on that.
Okay, listen, folks, you've been great. Thanks a lot.
Oh. How much
And he
time
just
did he do?
leaves. No
25.
flat. Let's see some of these names in the credits. Sue Wolf. Wow, woman director,
Hey, look at that.
1981. Pretty good.
Also, 5 minutes of that was that damn dinner scene.
Yeah, interesting. Kind of a quick set.
20 minutes, that's what they usually go. Mark Shaman.
Dina, okay. Michael Sullivan.
Mark Shim.
You killed him!
You're a good boy.
Oh my God, I didn't know you could do it. I didn't know.
Wait, my husband is choking. I need a doctor.
I'm
Good button.
I am a funny man.
Now, who's that dying? You always think it's going to be
Yeah, it's usually a
Yakov
comic.
Smirnoff.
Give us the names, the
Weird, these
cast.
people are all like 70 years old now. It's so depressing.
Isn't that wild?
Hold on, I want to see the acting credits here. This music is hilarious. A lot going on in this music.
Oberman.
Vic Theater, special thanks. Didn't know any of those people. Special thanks.
I think that special thanks is the actors because Warren Stanhope is listed as an actor on this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No relation.
Opening and
Bates.
closing sequence. All right. Don't know
Probably a
any
bunch
of
of
these people.
Canadians we don't know.
Okay.
91. Wow.
All right.
So Norm got SNL in '93.
Aha.
Okay.
Mark Shaman writes all the music for South Park with Trey Parker.
Whoa.
Interesting.
So
Wow.
he wrote the Book of Mormon stuff. with her.
Whoa.
I believe so.
What a career.
I believe so. Unless he just wrote the South Park movie soundtrack.
It's so weird that in 1991 now, people that were like working on this stuff are all like 60 and 70 years old. It's so
Yeah.
strange to me.
Such is life.
Do you want to hear who else did One Night Stand that year?
Sure.
Yes.
Because it was kind of like a show that had a season.
This was huge.
course.
This was
yeah.
season 3 of One Night Stand. It was Rick Overton,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Rick Aviles.
Rick
or-
Overton plays the Drake.
Yes. He's in a lot of bit parts. I don't know the other guy.
Rick Aviles, Mark Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yep. Alan Harvey.
Havey?
Havey.
Alan
sorry.
Havey. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Havey.
Havey was big money back
He's a big,
then.
handsome guy.
Quinn looked up to Havey.
I love Havey. I just saw Havey in Rounders. He's in Rounders. He's at the poker table.
Just saw him in Mad Men.
Jeff Martyr.
Jeff Martyr.
I don't know Jeff Martyr.
I don't know.
Probably became a writer.
Taylor Negron. You know him.
Oh.
Yes, I saw him yesterday. The smelly car.
Yes, yes. He's great.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah, he's killer at those like little characters. Like they're
Yeah.
crazy. Martin Lawrence.
Oh,
I
wow.
am.
Run, tell that.
The Higgin Boys and Gruber. I don't know what that is.
Never heard of
Sounds
that.
like a law firm.
Jimmy Tingle.
Wow, Tingle.
Tingle. Is that a Boston?
He's a Boston guy. He's political now. He like ran for mayor or something.
Interesting.
He had one of the great jokes ever though about when you get pulled over and the guy you hand the cop your license and he goes, "This doesn't look like you," and he goes, "Let me see that." You're right. It's not me. You got the wrong guy. Great bit.
Kathy Ladman.
Don't
Oh,
know her.
yeah. Big Jew.
George
Ladman.
Wallace.
Oh,
Wow.
Wallace.
Bill Hicks.
Wow.
Hicks was like a kid.
Yep. Then the next one was Norm, and then Brian Haley, and then Michael Collier.
Collier.
And that's it. It's
Interesting.
15.
Robbie Collier.
Yeah. It's a
How
full
weird
circle.
that we couldn't think of Robbie Collier's name at the beginning of the episode, and then it ends with Michael Collier.
That is weird.
How about that?
Kismet.
weird.
The
So-
great
so-
magnate.
So did he do
God,
an
I got
hour
pissed.
around this time at all in the early 90s, late 80s, mid 90s?
Say that again?
Did he do an hour?
I
Anywhere?
feel like at that point,
I don't
the
think
only ones
so.
doing an hour were like Cosby and Carlin.
Yeah.
There was like an hour special was not a normal thing back then.
It was, they had them, but I think you got one or two a year.
But like, yeah, it was
Maybe.
big comics.
Yeah.
Maybe Boozler did an hour or like
This was almost the peak. I mean, an hour is the peak, but again, it's like you said, it's like you got an Eddie Murphy, you got an hour.
yeah,
You could be a
Murphy,
star.
Carlin.
So how when did you become familiar with Norm on SNL?
Yeah, probably.
SNL, yeah, he was our guy on SNL.
So how did you see so you probably saw this HBO One Night Stand around that time while he was on SNL, you think?
No, I saw this. I probably saw this in the late '90s, and I rewatched it like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all on HBO now, but if I saw that, I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah.
It's all YouTube too.
Yeah.
But you knew a bunch of the bits.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, these people had
Yeah.
50 minutes of material they recycled for 20 years.
Yes. But no, that was fun to watch. It's interesting. It's funny that you're about to shoot at the Vic. We just
That's
did an event at the
crazy.
Vic.
Yeah,
it's
it's
fun to
awesome.
see that space.
Yeah,
And,
this makes me. I was a little, you're hesitant. Like, is the Vic the right choice? And you see this, you're like, all right, there's something in the air.
Well, the Vic plays like a club.
It does.
Because there's like a bar back there, and they're
Right.
right there, and then you have the balcony also. So,
Yeah, the Wilbur has that vibe too, where you're like,
Yes.
I feel like an intimate
Similar.
setting here.
Yeah. It's interesting too, the shots you were talking about. I didn't want to interrupt it, but because everything is in HD now, shots are different. They're differently composed. Back then they knew they would lose detail. So they would
Right.
shoot closer to things. So those really close shots of just his head in the screen, that's because if you want to see his face and you
Yeah.
can't really see it from further away.
I prefer a head shot, a
Yeah.
close shot, because if the more you're away from the guy's face, the more I think you lose focus.
Yeah, the expressions too.
Yeah, like Bill Burr did that black and white special, love it or hate it. It's like right on his eyes, and I think it really helped it.
Yeah, specials are fun.
But most of this I heard on Sirius and stuff over the
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Oh, that probably makes sense. Yeah.
Well, I got a real pea bullet over here.
We got a
Let's talk
bullet.
about when it feels like a bullet in there. You can just have shrapnel. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta release this.
All right, well, let's get a Chipotle, and thanks, folks. Special education.
Yeah.
New segment. I hope you weren't bored. I hope you liked it.
Yeah,
And
if everyone
Norm's
likes it, we'll
dead.
continue.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
do it. Let
And
us
if you guys like it, we'll continue.
let us know, and it might be fun to watch some old bad ones, people we never heard of
There's
that
a
stink.
lot of those out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it might
that's.
be
I mean,
fun
that's
trash.
if you're watching people from 30 years ago, it's not going to hurt anyone's feelings.
It never holds up well.
You know?
Yeah, half of those people you named, I think, are not even doing stand up.
Yeah, I'll find the Higgin boys or whatever the hell his name was.
Yeah, the Higgy Bottom Boys.
Gruber.
All right.
McGruber.
Thanks for being on here, folks. We appreciate you. We hope you enjoy watching Norm, and we appreciate you being here.
Let's get a burrito.
Burrito.